Hi everyone, Miss Tui here. Today we are looking at small groups of letters that make a big difference. These small groups of letters are called suffixes. Today you will use your Ozobot to choose a root word and a suffix and put them together. Then you'll write the meaning of the new word. For today's lesson, you will need an Ozobot fully charged and calibrated, a pencil, color code markers, and all 3 pages of your random suffix activity sheets. The word bank on page 3 is optional. After today's lesson, you will be able to recognize root words and suffixes, and you'll be able to define a new word when you put together a root word and a suffix. Just a reminder, a root word comes before a suffix. A suffix changes the meaning of the word. To begin, you will be using your Ozobot to choose a root word and a suffix. Remember, Ozobot randomly chooses a direction when it comes to an intersection, so you don't know which way it will go. Take a look at the suffix chooser. Notice there are lines for root words on the top half of the page and lines for suffixes on the bottom half of the page, but the top and bottom are not connected. How will you get your bot from the root word side to the suffix side without picking it up? Have you heard of line switch codes? There are 3 color codes that tell Ozobot to leave the line it is following and go to another line. Those codes are called line switch codes. There is a line switch right, line switch left, and line switch straight code. You are going to add the line switch straight code in the code boxes on the root word side of your suffix chooser. The code is green, blue, green. Your bot will choose a root word, and at the end of the line will jump over to the suffix line. You will also need to fill in a U-turn code on each end of the suffix line. The code is blue, red. Can you fill in the line switch straight code in the code blanks on all 9 root word lines on the root word side of the suffix chooser? Can you also fill in a U-turn code at each end of the suffix line? First, place the Ozobot on start on the suffix chooser and it will randomly turn down one of the root word rows. My bot chose walk. The Ozobot will jump the empty space because of the line switch code and head over to the suffix side. My Ozobot chose On my suffix activity sheet, I will write the word walk plus When I put these 2 words together, I get the word walker. I'll write that on the next line after the equal sign. Can you place your Ozobot on start and watch it choose a root word and a suffix? The word my Ozobot chose is walker. When I say walker out loud, does it sound like a word I've heard before? Is it a real word? If the word your Ozobot chose is a real word, circle Y for yes. The word my Ozobot chose, walker, is a real word, so I circled Y for yes. If you circled N for no, take the root word and add one of the other suffixes to make a new word. Then write this new word on the next line. If you circled Y for yes, go to the next step. If you circled N for no, use the root word, add a suffix that makes a real word, write down this new word, and then go to the next step. Let's review the meanings of the suffixes on the suffix chooser. The first suffix is ing, which means that something is happening right now. So the root word walk with the suffix ing is walking, meaning walking now. The suffix ish turns a noun into an adjective, having the qualities of the noun. So the root word self means me. When I add ish, the word is selfish, which means having the qualities of me or all about me. The suffix when added to a root word, means the person who does that thing. Use the root word walk again. When we add it becomes walker, or a person who walks. The last suffix, full, means full of, just like it sounds. So take the root word color and add full to get colorful, which means full of color. Now that you know the meaning of the suffixes, let's go back to my new word for number 1. My word is walker. The meaning of the root word walk is to move your legs to get from one place to another. When I add the suffix the meaning changes to a person that is walking. Can you think of the meaning of the root word and how it is changed by the suffix? Can you write the new meaning of the word on the last blank for number 1? Now you know what to do for numbers 2 through 10. Put your Ozobot on start and watch closely as it chooses some root words and suffixes. You only need to write the same combination of root word and suffix once. If your Ozobot chooses the same combination more than once, simply go back to start and choose another combination of root word and suffix. Can you finish numbers 2 through 10 on your suffix activity sheet? Excellent work. Now that you have completed the suffix activity sheet, let's check that you're all finished. Did you fill in the line switch straight codes at the top of the suffix chooser? Have you chosen a root word and a suffix for all 10 exercises? Have you made sure the words are real words? Have you written the meaning of each word? Come back again soon for our next lesson.